All right, it's time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Cardassians and Bajorans, Klingons and Romulans, Binars and I guess other Binars. Welcome. Welcome is the point. I am Norm. This is Norm Can't Shoot. We are going to play still more Rising Star 2, the greatest indie rock band simulator that you're not playing right now. And if you are playing it right now, I apologize. You're playing it right now, but continue to play it. The point is, we are playing this game until it becomes incredibly popular, or I die trying. Probably the latter will happen before the former, but we'll see. We'll see. I still got a good couple of years in me. We're going to keep at this. It's going to work. Anyway, I am Norm, obviously, and we are doing a Star Trek Deep Space Nine themed playthrough of a rock band, Terok Nor. Okay? And in the last episode, for those of us who joined, and if you haven't seen the last episode, go check out the last episode. It was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. In the last episode, we released our second album with high expectations after the incredibly poor showing the first time. And let me tell you, it was okay. It was alright. It wasn't great. I was hoping for a rocket ship to the top of the charts, and instead we got a runabout on half impulse power. So listen, what can you do? We still released the album. We got to do a tour now to try and, fulfill the contract, number one. And number two, we need to try and, drop a little excitement. We got to get these things, we got to get this going. We got to get some album sales. We got to get some popularity. And then I think the focus is going to be, while we're grinding towards the third album, I just released second album. I'm already thinking about third album. Before we do that, we got to get that popularity up. That's what killed us in the last time. We took a long vacation after the first one. Well deserved, but poorly timed, because it dropped our popularity before the release of the second album, and I think that's what really screwed us. So after we're done fulfilling all of our contract requirements for the second album, we're going to start immediately working on the third album, and we are going to grind that popularity. We're going to do shows. We're going to do whatever it takes. Any means necessary. We are going to get that popularity up so that when the third one hits, I want to see a big jump in improvement. But we'll see. We'll see. We got to get there. First of all. Anyway, again, the big lengthy intro nobody cares about. If you're watching this later on YouTube, you've probably already clicked off, but thank you for not having done so already. Let's just get into the game. I get it. Shut up, Norm. Shut up. I know. All right. So we're full of inspiration. Inspired by this poster, no doubt. Look at that. Beautiful. We are full of inspiration, so we're going to write a song. Keiko has just joined the band. Julian Bashir was not working out, man. He wasn't happy. He wasn't happy with the direction of the band. He wasn't happy with his contribution. And so we decided to replace him with Keiko, which is hurting us in the short term, but I think is going to be a big boon to us in the long run for this reason right here. Low ego, baby. Which means that even though maybe her songs aren't going to get played as much as the others, she's going to stay happy, hopefully, at least a little easier. And we'll have a little more band cohesion, baby. Little synergy, little musical synergy. That's what we need. All right. Let's write a song. Let's get some songwriting going here. I see a 30. I like to see that. Let's maybe try and build off that 30. Where's that 30? I lost it already. There it is, 30. All right. What can we do? We don't have a lot of options up here in the blue for a 30, but we'll try it. And a 10. I don't like where this is going. 32. It's an 84, but I feel like it's a waste. You know what I mean? To use a 30 and a 32 and not get a 100 song out of it. That seems like a waste. What if we work from this 34? Is that any better for us at all? It is not, because we're screwed by the pink. Okay, well, listen. Let's try and get a Keiko song. I see a Keiko 21. That's a perfectly reasonable song to work from. It's also about destitution, poverty, which is for some reason hot right now. I mean, it might as well be. There's a lot of people who can't avoid it, so might as well have a positive attitude about it, I suppose. Yeah, that's not working out at all. Man, I hate when I have really good tiles and I just can't seem to make it work. Okay, let's start. Okay, let's start with these two. Can we get something with this? We must be able to. There's a 23. And then I got another 23 up here, or I got a 21. The 21 is in theme, or with the current attitudes, but this one's a little bit higher, going back to the old well of outer space. Tough call, tough call. I can have a 91 in theme or a 93 out of theme. You know what? I think I'm going to go for the 93. Because, you know, listen, attitudes come and go, baby. You know what I mean? But song quality is forever. And look at that song difficulty. Ugh. 60. I mean, it's good if we can get it, but we need to get our play skills up if we're going to start playing this bad boy. I'm not going to be able to really... My play skill on that, my max play skill is going to cap out at like 70 on that bad boy. Okay, but listen. It's fine. It's fine. Let's take a look at the song list and see... Yeah, we can make this a fast song. That's fine. The last one, again, I say this every time, so I apologize to everyone who's been watching the whole way along and know exactly what I'm going to say. Say it with me. We name our songs after episodes of Deep Space Nine, and we are going in order. And so after The Wire, we are now at the 23rd episode of the second season, Crossover. So let's name this bad boy Crossover. Is that where they go to the mirror dimension? I wonder if this is where we get to see the Intendant. We get to see super sexy Kira. I approve. I approve. Okay, Intendant. Was that her? Something like that. She's called, I think, the Intendant. Okay, can we write another song? I'm feeling good. Let's get an 18. Let's get a 20. What else we got? Not much good. Not much good. That's a 70. That's not acceptable. Okay, let's save some tiles then instead. Let's try and save some tiles. We're definitely saving that 30, obviously. There's a 28 I'd like to save. Is there anything else worth... I thought I had a higher one. I guess I used up the other 30. I think that's probably good. I think that's probably good for now. Alright, that's fine. Repair. Oof. That is in rough shape. I'm gonna have to get... Oh, do I... I can either risk it with Kira and see if I can get a free repair in there. Or... It's only +2 playing. Do I risk it? You know what? I'm gonna risk it. The worst case scenario is Kira fails and that goes down to 0. And then I just gotta pay to get it repaired. Or I could just replace it. You know, it's only a +2 playing, and that's no one's gonna die. Alright. Oh, we got it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. I haven't really got too much that I can really repair without taking too much risk. Yeah, I don't want to wreck any of my good stuff here. I'll buy a practice. I'll buy a practice thing to repair on later. All right. We are going to, speaking of practice, let's do some practice. Where are we at right now? We're in pretty good shape practice-wise. Let's maybe run through some of these. I think these are all basically close. Or no, these are all, no, now I remember. These are all lower because Keiko, we fired Julian, or Julian left rather, and Keiko joined the band, and so we have to practice all over again because Keiko hasn't a chance to practice with all these. Ugh, okay, this is gonna be a nightmare. All right, let's focus on a few at a time then to try and get them up to where we need them to be. And before we start working on any of these newer songs. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Because we have got gigs coming up. We're going to need to be able to actually play the songs. Okay, we're not actually, you know what? We didn't go down too much, I think, with Julian, which is good. I seem to recall that being a stiffer penalty previously, but it doesn't look like it is right now, so that's always a good thing. Okay, we got to get to Birmingham. This is a big show, right? This is, oh, 2,000. Okay, that's not so bad. That's not a big deal. Okay, oops. Let's get up here to Birmingham. Go visit some brummies. I still have not seen my name on anything, and I don't know if that's because I started the game before I was a patron, so I may never see anything in this game with my name on it in this playthrough. But I have had confirmed. Friend of the stream, an all-around good dude, Sharknado. The OG Sharknado has confirmed that in his game, in his playthrough, he has seen the Norm Can't Shoot Theater. I'm super pumped about that. Super pumped about that. Once again, we have the best name on the marquee. Of the glamorous market, what does that even mean? The Crooked Metals? Meh. Tarok Nor. Much better. Okay, let's clear this set list and see what's the what's. Those two. Blood Oath, Playing God. We'll do Necessary Evil. Shadow Play. And that's it, right? Oh wait, I don't really need to do... You know what, I'm just gonna do that anyway. Whatever, that's fine. That's not gonna be our final gig. I should have maybe moved the I know what I should have done. I know exactly what I should have done. But I think it'll work out okay anyway. I will book the tour. I know we need to do a tour in support of this, in support of the album. I just want to get our practice up a little bit. I can, you know what, I'll get them to book the tour, but I'll just put it off for a week or so. I'll have it start a little later than otherwise.
I can feel the magic in the air tonight.
I love
You're with
Kira.
Grady, listening to the sounds of the night on Stranded Radio.
Excellent. Yeah, let's get the manager on that. Let's get him booking a tour. Taylor Tour. Because the album was named Taylor. Alright. Date range. Let's August 29th. Yeah, so we're touring with Perfect Touch. Actually, you know what? We're actually kind of... Are we the starting band in that one? Or I guess they're the... Because really, 13, they're about the same as we are. We're basically on the same level. So I don't know if we're the headliners or the secondary act on this one. Alright, you know what? That's fine. It's a 2-week tour. We'll get him working on that. In the meantime, let's get back home. I'd like to go through Ireland. Hopefully maybe this tour will zip over to Ireland. That would be nice.
So you shouldn't see any problems. Here's a song to take you home.
Alright. Here's the tour. Starts here. Okay, so we're the secondary at least, because we've got 9 song sets here. But you know what, that's probably good right now, where we still haven't got our practice up 100%. It's probably good that we're doing 9 sets. That's fine. So, Birmingham, Leicester, Bristol, Sheffield. Oh, that's just our regular gig at Sheffield. Then we're going to Sheffield, Manchester, Newcastle, Liverpool, regular tour, back to Manchester for a regular gig. That's a headliner. And then Scotland, England, Scotland, Scotland. All right, okay. Kind of our usual stomping grounds, but that's fine. That's fine. How are we doing on popularity? Yeah, see, our popularity is 12. It's almost as high as the headlining act, to be honest. So, but not everywhere. That's just here at home. But we're doing well in Birmingham and London and all these things like that. They love us in Moscow for some reason. Great. That's, I guess, from the album. Speaking of albums, here we are. Album charts. Go way down to the bottom. 1759. Not the best opener, but I mean, listen, we sold 3,700. That's not so bad. Trying to be like, you know, glass half full about it is what I'm trying for here. I'm a positive person by nature. All right. Let's get. Should I get this one? I'll get. I can always use some extra low energy songs, I feel like. So I'm gonna work on these ones. I'll get those up. Actually, you know what? That's almost, my play skill's already so low on that one. I might as well get this one here. Okay, let's get these up. I'm overthinking again. I'm overthinking it again. Doesn't matter. We got to go back to Liverpool anyway. We got gigs. I was very excited today. I watched the second episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It was very good. It had lots of little tips of the hat to us comic book nerds that I was very happy about. I won't spoil anything, but it's very good. If you're not watching that series, just check it out. Also, the latest episode of Taskmaster was also dropped on YouTube, and I am a super huge fan of Taskmaster. Love and low energy. Okay, that's what's going on right now anyway, so that's fine. Nothing new there. Destitution, we already know. Low energy, destitution. Love and love. Okay, well, let me see what these cool kids in the corner are talking about. Love and destitution. Well, alright, we gotta do a 9 set. Let's figure this out. Bingo, bango, boom. And then we'll do Paradise. And then we'll do Necessary Evil. And then we'll do Shadow Play. Rivals. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Rivals. We'll do I don't know if I should put that there. That's not great for a 9. I need to figure out this 9 set properly because we're going to be doing 9 sets the whole time. So I want to kind of figure this out. I'd like to get Playing God in there because it's on the album and it's you know, people that like the low energy songs. So I'd like to work that in. Paradise is on the last album, wasn't it? No, it's on this album too, so that's fine to keep in there. I want to get Playing God and Paradise in here somewhere. We can do this maybe, and then we can do maybe this, and then we can do this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then finish with a fast song. Okay. I guess Melora, right? Sanctuary. Oh, Sanctuary is actually on Taylor. Okay, that's where we start getting into the older stuff. So all this stuff is on the. Okay, so that's all right. This whole set basically is all from the album. So that's perfect. Perfect. I mean, perfect from that perspective. We'll see whether it's actually gonna work. That's what we're doing. We're experimenting. Ooh, we get to make a banner. Yes, and as you all knew I would, I forgot to download a whole bunch of cool new Kirak photographs. Completely forgot to do that. I mean, I can't imagine any of you actually expected that I was going to remember, but if you did, God bless you. God bless your naive heart. happy. We're selling lots of shirts. We're selling lots of albums. Everyone's enjoying the performances. Very
It's
good.
Shady O'Grady doing the night shift on Stranded Radio. The phones are
Off to
busy
Swansea.
tonight. Here's one by request.
Okay, we got some inspiration. Always good. Look, we're full of inspiration. Peter's Garage. Yeah, so Taskmaster, if you're not watching Taskmaster, I'm sure all my my UK followers know what's up with Taskmaster. But if you are an American or a Canadian, if you're from North America and you don't know what Taskmaster is, go to YouTube Taskmaster and watch every single episode of every single season, and it's all pure gold. Pure, absolute gold, my son. Absolute genius. Don't watch the American version. The American version is terrible. They missed the entire point of it, and they got all the wrong people and did all the wrong things. They screwed it up like they do all of their things, except maybe The Office. Except maybe The Office. The American Office is pretty good. But oh my god, Life on Mars? Oh, amazing, amazing, amazing British TV series. It was so good. I can't express to you how good it is. Probably one of my favorite TV series of all time. And they came out with an American one, which was laughable. The levels of stupidity and the decisions they made were just staggering. It was exactly what, if you were a British person cartoonishly imagining what the American version would be like, that's basically what they did.
It's the weird part of the night.
Listen, America.
With Shady O'Grady on Stranded Radio.
You gotta just. I don't know why you do that. Stop changing things for an American audience. Stop underestimating Americans. Americans will find things funny too. Don't worry about it. Okay, Taylor is up. We're in the top 1,500. Look at that. 275 positions is good. I am happy about that. Look at all the. They've almost recouped all the expenses. Okay, that makes me feel better. I was hoping, it was kind of a lower start, so I wasn't happy about it. So I was hoping that we would have a good bounce back. That's what we really need. Okay, where the hell am I? I'm in Birmingham. Do I have a gig, or what am I doing? Nope, I just came here for no reason. This is what happens when you talk while you're streaming. You don't think about it. There we go. That's better. Now we'll go home. Now let's write some songs. Let's get a little songwriting in here. Ugh. We're getting hot garbage up here in the reds. Look at this. Okay, now I can use a 22 with Keiko if I can find a decent one here. 76? Ugh. That's not ideal. That is not ideal. But I would like to use that Keiko. Where's my song list? Yeah, that's so far down the list. That's never gonna get any play. There's no point if it's not gonna get any play. Alright, I might just have to leave it again. I do want to capture that 22, just because it's a Keiko song. I want to try and get some of the Keiko songs into the rotation. Like, I hate throwing out a better option for a lower option, but I need to get some Keiko. Oh, wait, there's a 23. What am I talking about? There's a Keiko 23 in here. Hold the phone. Can I make this work? No. No. Okay, but I can save that one. I can save that Keiko song. There we go. That's a little better. There is a 27 from Benjamin, but that's fine. I've already got higher. Yeah, there's nothing new. Okay, so that was a waste of time, but that's fine. It's fine. We haven't got Keiko's guitar up here. I like the fact that we still have screwed up. I screwed up. There, that's good enough. I like that we still have Julian's guitar up here, even though he quit the band. He just left his guitar behind? That's not right. Yeah, well, good. Sucks to be you, Julian. Quit the band, we're keeping your guitar. Okay, let's get some practice in. It's practice time, baby. Okay, so we've got these pretty much up here. This is good. I'm happy about that. I do want to practice Sanctuary because it is off the album. I want to make sure we have all the album songs done. Ready to go. These are all old. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. I just want to, you know, if we're promoting it, I want to get Sanctuary out there. So we can promote. We've got all the songs in the album ready to go. And then we'll learn some new songs. In the meantime, preparing for the third album. Alright, we are back to Birmingham. They love us there. They love us there. Who wouldn't? Who could blame them? We're a lovable band. I haven't hit a wall or anything in ages, guys. I know that's a very small bar, but I'm pretty proud of it. Pretty proud of it, I gotta say. Matt's Bar and Grill. Oh God, how small is this place gonna be? Capacity 100. All right, we'll just keep it this 9 set. It's working. Working okay, I guess. Again, we're getting lower percentages here because of Keiko. She's dragging us down a little bit, so we'll get up there. We'll get up there. She's got to learn. She's got to learn. Is this the first part of the tour? I completely wasn't paying attention. I'm just rambling on here and not listening, not focusing.
It's a nice, cool night.
Is that the tour?
For cruising around with the windows down.
Oh, that was the first part of the tour. Wow, what an inauspicious start to the tour. A little 100-seat theater? This is not great. How big are the rest of these venues? This is not what I wanted. Alright, well, listen. We gotta do what we gotta do. Back to Leicester. We're gonna have to get some equipment here for Zia. I don't want the discount one. Where was the good one? Marty's Deluxe. There it is. Good old Marty. Okay, what do you need? We do need drumsticks, so let's take a look at drumsticks. A couple stage presence there. Any playing? Just a +1 playing here. A couple of those for fun. Cymbals. Just about used up here, I think. I got another one of these, so we're fine for cymbals, I think. I do need drum heads. Anything good? Writing music and stage presence. 2 of each. There you go. We got lots of money, so I'm not super... We're not lots of money, but we got enough money. Enough money that I don't have to worry about... I don't have to sweat the small stuff here. Okay. Sell that. This amp here... Oof. Look at that. I'm gonna have to either remodel. I'm gonna have to buy a new one. There's no point even doing this. It's a 20 is the max. It's constantly gonna be terrible. But that's... Oh, look at that. 9 playing... Whoa. I mean, it's... Oof. It's $2,000, but I was just bragging about how much money I had, so... Or I can spend $4,000 and get the full conditioned one. playing writing 838. I like the 838 better, quite frankly. Look at that. Who's this for? Kira? You know what? I'm gonna get that bad boy. Boom! Look at that. Spending some cash. I can use this. I can use these ones to. I can use this one to practice on. So that's fine. Okay, and we do need to get her some strings. We do need to get her some strings. Okay, let's just go back to going by price, just so I can just +4 writing music. We'll get that for when she's writing. Stage presence. We'll get these ones here. Okay. Jadzia's fine. Keiko. The bass strings always have way worse. Okay, these are good. I just, see, I say that and then I'm immediately proven wrong. Thanks, game. Alright, these are fine. I mean, Benjamin's got a good, I don't think there's anything more to do there. I don't think we're going to get much. Oh, 783. What is this one? That's the one I've got. Okay, never mind. We're fine. We're fine. Let's head to the gig. God, I'm hoping that I'm hoping that isn't representative of the kind of numbers that we're going to have to be playing here. Satisfied arm. Okay, this will be 550. Okay, well, listen, that's fine. All right, we'll just keep playing this game. Let me focus. I'm babbling so much. Let me focus here and see. Audience energy level. Why is the audience interest level start like in the mid? Like, did it start at even 100? I don't even know. Maybe the opening band is too good. They've already worn out all the energy. That'll do. That's fine. We're not looking to min-max this. We're just looking to have a decent set.
I can feel the magic in the air tonight. You're with Shady O'Grady, listening to the
Bristol.
sounds of the night on Stranded Radio.
Alright, straight shot to the venue. I like that. Antonio D'Angelo. Sorry, I'm just reading names as I go by. The Determined Snake, we've played there before. But today we're doing the Inconsiderate Library. The Inconsiderate Library. I do like this girl's look.
Keep the energy up. You can do it.
I will. Okay, this one's only a 6 set, so let's clear and we'll find the new. We'll figure out a 6 set. We'll do this properly this time. Okay, so I have these two, and then let's do Playing God, and then we'll do Blood Oath, and then we'll do Shadow Play, Necessary Evil. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We'll try that. Let's see. I think if anything, I was being too cautious about the energy level. Is it just me, or the energy level is acting weird? Maybe I've been playing this game too long, but they look like they're acting weird. Like it's not starting in the right place. They're not going the right. I don't know.
It's Shady O'Grady doing the night shift.
Have I got another
on
gig
Stranded
here?
Radio. The phones are busy tonight.
I do. We're going to
Here's
Sheffield.
one by request.
The Fluffy Doubt. Good old Fluffy Doubt. Fluffy Doubt.
Hey, the stage entrance is over there. Good luck.
Thank you. Love, love, destitution and love. Alright. We're not getting a lot of advanced intel here. Oh, this is our starting set. Oh boy, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know what? I'm gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 2 more. Okay. So let's do. I think we've got basically everything on the album at this point here, don't we? Except Sanctuary, we haven't finished learning all that all the way. Okay, so that's fine. Let's throw in then. Oof. I guess profit and loss. And we'll give him a little. We'll give him a little what the crowd want. I'm only at a 79 play skill, but we all know they love this song, so we'll try for a nice strong finish. I think this should work out from energy levels, but yeah, if anything, I went a little too conservative again, but that's all right. Little If Wishes Were Horses always does the trick.
It's the weird part of the night. You're with
Okay, now we're gonna go back home.
Stranded Radio.
Where's the next gig gonna be?
Doing my part to keep things weird.
Sheffield. Okay, so we'll go back home first. Get a little bit of practice in before we continue. Taylor Falls already. Wow. Wow. Second week and it falls already. Man, oh man. Whew, I don't know. What am I doing wrong here, guys? What am I doing wrong? I tell you. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We're on the road promoting the album right now and it's going down. That's a bad sign. That is a bad sign. Alright, let's go home. Popularity is not budging here, really. I mean, we went up a little bit here, but that's fine. Okay. Alright, listen, what are you gonna do? I can't control what the public likes. Just getting a little practice in. Oh, Keiko has no repair skill either. Oh, that's right, Julian has the second highest repair. Oof. Oh, there we go, we had a little success. Alright, well, we gotta keep practicing. We gotta get her up. We need to get, we can't have just one repair person. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Especially once we start adding in effects pedals and things, there's just too much equipment to maintain. I mean, you know, after a certain point, we'll have enough money that it doesn't really matter, because if it ever gets low and we haven't got the repairs to handle it, we can just pay to get it done. It's not a big deal at that point. But right now, like, I'm okay financially, but I'm not like, don't worry about anything financially, you know? So that's kind of like in real life, actually. So there you go. It's apropos, as it were. All right, let's work on that one. And start getting these ones. I mean, again, we're on tour, so we're not gonna have any time to really practice, so. Alright, off to Sheffield. We gotta turn things around for this album, guys. We gotta turn things around. because it is not going well. I was given a false sense of hope with that initial 275 position jump, but right now, yikes. This thing is already dropping off a cliff. Even the first album, even if Wishes Were Horses, that hung in there for, you know, a couple of weeks of steady increase before it finally, you know, started going down. So hopefully that was a little blip. That's the hope. That was just a blip. Who knows? We'll see, I guess. Yeah, I can't figure out these energy levels at all. I guess maybe because we're on tour and there's an opening band or something. I don't know, but I'm having a hard time judging these. Which isn't helping, I'm sure. We're not putting out quality shows in support of the album. All good.
It's a nice, cool night.
All good.
Perfect for cruising around
Remain
with
positive.
the windows down and the system up. Shady O'Grady here, saying, have a great night.
But this is the importance of getting that popularity up. But again, you know, how do you get your popularity up is through the album sales. That's the easiest way to get your, you know, kind of an across the board. Because I mean, I can just keep doing show upon show upon show, and I can get the local popularity up, you know. But if I want to get some kind of momentum going beyond, you know, beyond England, I gotta get some album sales out there. All right. I mean, look at the venue capacity. Look, we're getting nothing. Oh, what happened? The moral of the story is never take a vacation. Never take a vacation. Ever since I took that vacation, it seemed like such a good idea at the time. And it just really, I don't know, we've been faltering ever since. Well, listen, man, I guess if you want that success, if you want to be number one,
I can feel the magic in the air tonight.
you got to keep that grind going.
Shady O'Grady, listening to the sound.
No rest for the wicked.
On Stranded Radio.
So let me tell you, even though it's going to be a long slog before we can get that third album, that third contract going, we're gonna have to grind it out because I want to make sure that our popularity stays up. But that's fine. We'll find other things to do. The Heartless Low. 750. Okay, that's a little better at least. Okay, I really want to focus on the energy levels because I'm not sure. Okay, we are starting at the hundreds. That's good. But it's not going down as quickly. And this is where I'm losing energy. I'm losing on that Paradise. So I need to put... I mean, I feel like I can almost go 4 high energy before throwing a low energy in there. Seems wasteful. Yeah, we are having terrible sets here.
It's Shady O'Grady, doing the night shift on Stranded Radio. The phones are busy tonight. Here's one by request.
Okay. The Smooth Scissors. I mean, they don't sound like they'd be terribly effective. Smooth Scissors. I mean, this might be a controversial position, but I feel that sharpness is almost a defining characteristic of scissors, I would think, as opposed to smoothness. But listen, that's just me. Alright, maybe let's fiddle with this a little bit. Let's fiddle with this a little bit. Let's try doing this I mean, I'm tempted to just take playing God right out of it. Okay, okay, so low playing, the advantage for low playing is gone, so that helps. Okay, good. I'm gonna try this. Oh, I need to have one more. Where's another fast song? Do I have another fast song ready to go? Not really. Wishes were horses. We'll try this. Let's try this. We're experimenting now. It's difficult too because each time we're playing a gig, it's at a different level. It's at a different population level. Crowd size. Okay, this looks like it's working a little better. Rivals, yeah, okay. Alright, okay. Yeah, I think from an energy perspective, I think that worked out better. Obviously, it worked out better from audience interest level as well, so. Gained a popularity, that's what we need to see.
It's the weird part of the night.
Keiko,
You're
yes.
with Shady O'Grady on Stranded
Play
Radio.
skill.
I'm doing my part to keep things
Stage presence.
weird.
Excellent. Yeah, the faster I can get Keiko leveled up, the better. So this tour is good from that perspective. We're getting lots of XP at least anyway, so... Oh, look out. See, I wasn't paying attention for 2 seconds there, and my finger slipped, and I'm driving all over the place like a crazy person. Eddie Lockett. I want to get more money. I'd like to move cities. I'd like to kind of take a step up from where we're at and move to a larger city. Like, for instance, London, or perhaps maybe onto the continent, so we can kind of start stretching out our popularity a little bit in different areas. Move to France. But I need a lot more money than this, I think, to really to get a decent place. Okay, where was our last 12 set? We'll just use that one. That worked out alright, I think, last time. The energy levels, I got a little muffed up here, but listen, 83%, I'll take it. Beautiful. Relationship with liberal queen.
It's a nice, cool night. Perfect for cruising around with the windows
All
down
right,
and the
next
system
stop.
up.
Where are we going
Shady
here now?
O'Grady here. Saying,
Oh, way up here,
have
Aberdeen.
a great
Okay.
night.
Sorry, people from Aberdeen, I could not find you. We're going to the Brainy Brother. Ugh, I hope my brother never sees this one. In his defense, he is smarter than I am. So, oh, hang on. That was a patron one back here. Who was it? I don't think it's me. Michael Hatley. All right. Well, good on you, Mike. Whoever you are, wherever you are. I'm glad to see his Patreon is getting bigger. More people are showing the support. I encourage everybody, if you're able, listen, I know it's COVID, there's a lot going on right now. Not everybody can afford to do that. It's tough times, you know, especially down in the States there. So, I get it. But, listen, if you're in a position that you can help out, I would definitely, if you got a few bucks to spare, and you're going to spare it on something, I think this is a worthwhile thing to spare. Right? Todd's working hard, baby. He's working hard for this entertainment level. Let's just do this one. I don't think this is a good set list, but we'll just do this one. I never did get around to doing the banner. Oh, man, I'm telling you. if you're watching this on YouTube and you're tired of me constantly forgetting to do all the things that I say that I'm going to do, then why not follow me? Norm Can't Shoot on twitch.tv. Come on over to the Twitch stream. Catch me playing this live, and you can sit there in the chat yelling at me. Norm, you said you were going to do a banner, dum-dum. Get her done. And I'll remember to do it, maybe.
I can feel
the advantages of live participation.
You're with Shady O'Grady, listening to the sounds of the night.
All right.
On Stranded Radio.
Lester, let's get back home. Bad road conditions. Okay, it might have just been a blip. Okay, whew, I'm a little happier about that. Okay. I don't want to see this going up and down already. It's too late for that. I need a rise. I need a couple of solid weeks of continuous growth. I'd love to crack into that top 1,000. I don't feel like with the momentum it's got going right now, I don't feel like that's going to happen. But it'll be if it gets into the top 1,000, I'll be happy. That will make life. I'll feel a lot better about the album then. But I suspect it's not going to. I think it's probably going to top out around maybe, like 1,200. I'm thinking maybe somewhere in that range is probably going to be the tops for it. Maybe, between 1,000 and 1,200, I think is where it's going to top out. So we're probably not going to get that top 1,000, but who knows? Who knows? Okay, what do we got going on here? There's nothing up here in the blues, so let's try and use this. We've got a 17 here at least. 28 and 23. There's a 92, and it's a difficult song. It's about outer space. Okay. This one I'm going to make a medium. I haven't got a medium in the 90s yet, so let's make this one a medium. And it is going to be, where are we at? The Collaborator. There's no way I spelled it. Well, the S is certainly, it's certainly wrong. The Collaborator. Is this right? Collaborator. Okay, I got the rest of it right. I mean, that S was obviously due to sausage fingers, but... Oh, he's doing nothing. Okay, let's get him booking some local gigs then. Okay, well, we head off to Leeds.
Look at my belly.
I've never actually played the original version of this game, the Shady O'Grady's something. Shady O'Grady's Rising Star, I'm guessing. I never played it. I'm wondering if they've recycled the radio stuff from Shady O'Grady.
Up. You can do it.
From that, or whether it was new for this game that he got that done. I don't know. Alright, let's try this one. So I think when you're making a game, he can, he's got to pay for the assets, he's got to pay for animations, he's got to pay for the software, he's got to pay for all that stuff. But the voiceover stuff, I mean, a lot of the voiceover sounds like he's done a lot of the voiceover and might be people he knows. But this guy who does the Shady O'Grady sounds to me anyway clearly like a radio DJ or like an actual voice talent. So that's probably not cheap to hire the guy and to get the the studio time and the mixing and all that stuff. So I was curious.
Shady O'Grady, doing the night shift.
I mean, I wonder how much it would
Stranded
cost to
Radio.
even make a game like this.
The phones are busy tonight. Here's one by
know, man.
request.
Like, it's not cyberpunk money, but it's not cheap either, It's an investment. That's why, like, these game developers, like, game developing, I mean, I feel like it's probably on such razor thin margins, and there's so much work involved, especially for an indie creator, you know, that it's got to be tough. Like, I haven't got the balls to do it, you know. I like having a nice, you know, a nice, safe, boring, uncreative job that pays the bills and keeps me secure and everything's fine. I don't have to worry about risks. I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So there's, from a stress perspective, there's advantages. But from a creative perspective, you know, any job that you do that you're going to be expressing your creativity, for the most part, is also saddled with ridiculous financial risk, which is always so strange to me. You know what I mean? Like, it would be nice if people could just, you know, if you were an artist, if you were a painter, if you were a writer, if you were whatever, could just work on their art and not have to worry about, you know, dying on the street, having no food, you know, that kind of stuff. Oh, it's Tinkerbell. I remember this place. Hey, Tink.
Have a good gig.
Who knew that Tink had a southern accent? No wings. Alright. Anyway, the point is, artists generally have a rough time. And so if you can support artists financially and, you know, do it. Help them out. Buy some real art. Pay for some stuff. Stop offering them exposure and start offering them cash. Because their landlords do not accept exposure as payment for rent. Generally, I'm assuming.
It's the weird part of the night. You're with Shady O'Grady on Stranded Radio. I'm doing my part to keep things weird.
Okay, Hugo. Look at this. Hugo back to his old tricks. Look at these. Oh. You beautiful son of a bitch. Look at this. Look at this. I'm not even looking at them. I totally trust Hugo. Hugo is the best. Alright. Van's feeling a little sluggish. I'm probably gonna have to get that sorted out. Alright, is the tour done? Did we finish the tour? This is the last gig of the tour here. So we finish a tour at Vivian's Bar and Grill. 100 capacity event. Oh, what a weak tour. I guess the problem too is at the start, the opening band, they're only a 13 as well. Like, we don't have like a big band that we were attached to. So to get those big, oh man, this was not good. I probably should have played a couple of gigs to get my popularity up a little bit. That might have put me in a different class, you know what I mean? Like, now that my popularity is up a bit from this, you can see now I'm start getting to 2,000 venues to 3,000 venues. I probably should have started with that. But listen, learn from my mistakes. If you're doing your game, that's a strategy you can do. Make sure your popularity is above a certain level before you book the tour. You get better gigs. Right, when they offered it, I guess he already booked it by the time I did it, so it's not really too much I could have done about it, but... Ow. There we go. I mean, I hate putting it... I mean, I was going to try and get away from using it with some horses. I'm going to have to just work that into the rotation. It's too good. I need to get that popularity back up, so I need to kind of chintz it with throwing in my hit, you know what I mean?
It's a nice cool night, perfect for cruising around
like,
with the windows down and the system
listen,
up.
I don't know if they're still touring, but I'm sure if Katrina and the Waves are playing a concert, they're probably sick to death of playing Walking on Sunshine every goddamn appearance. But listen, that's what the crowds want. That's what they pay the money for, so you just gotta keep trotting that out there. Alright. Back to Leicester. How come we're solid booked here? Look at this. Wow, wait, why are we... I knew he got us a bunch of gigs. I didn't think it was all in the same week. We were booked for like a week solid here. Look at this. That's crazy. Okay, well that'll help the popularity, hopefully. How am I doing on merch? I'm fine for merch. No problems at all. No problems at all. Repair. Should I risk it? Worth the risk. Excellent. Jedzia, I'm not going to risk any of the rest of these on Jedzia. She's not that great. Okay. We'll get in a little bit of practice, but then... Oh my god, we have no time to practice. Is it even worth bothering with these new ones yet? Not really. I'll keep trying to get Sanctuary up, and then we'll just work on some of these ones, I guess. Just get these maxed out a little bit. Alright, local gig at the alert. This van is definitely in need of some repairs.
Your gig is going to be amazing.
Thank you. Let's check and see what everybody's talking about here. See what's going to be coming up. Education, love, and destitution are the big things right now. So nobody's talking about anything new. Let's just use this last set. Worked out all right. So far, so good. That'll do. We'll level up. Hopefully that's Keiko.
I can feel
Nope,
the
Jedzia.
magic in the air tonight. You're with Shady O'Grady, listening to the sounds of the night on Stranded Radio.
Next up, we are going to Edinburgh. This place is called The Terrible Food. Is that a dig at Edinburgh cuisine? Scottish people, let me know. What is Scottish cuisine like? We all know haggis. Haggis is weird. We got it. It probably tastes fine, but it's admittedly weird. But the terrible food, that seems like a biting indictment of your cuisine. So if you're Scottish, or if you've been to Scotland, let me know your favorite Scottish dish. That is a very unfortunate haircut and beard combo. That, I mean, that's not great. That's not great. Destitution. Okay, let's do a 6 set. 1, 2, 3. Let's just try that. Let's try that. Let's see what happens. Man, it's tough without a hit. I think I just got used to having that if wishes were horses in there. Okay, good. We fulfilled the requirements of the contract. I'm tempted to start immediately on the next contract because we're not going to skip time with the vacation this time.
Doing the night shift on Stranded Radio.
So if it's going to be a couple of months before we're able to release the album, I'd rather get that rolling now, and that'll give us time to do what we're doing. So let's, you know what, we're going to do this. We're going to find a recording contract right away. I'm tempted. I almost want to wait simply because we'll get better offers if we're able to build up our popularity a bit more. But I can't wait. I can't wait around. Or do I wait until I'm done this set of shows? Right? Because we have got a solid week of big shows. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's be smart about it. You can continue to book us local gigs until then. All right. Okay, we're gonna. I don't know if that's the right call, but listen. The worst case scenario is we lose a week or two. We have to wait a week or two longer because we delayed it. It's no big deal. Oh, look at that! All right. We climbed 100 positions. We gained $2,000 in royalties. This former band members earned $213, so Julian's picking up a little portion of our royalties. That rat bastard. I wish that the game would have persistent musicians, so that if a musician leaves your band, he can join another band, and then we'll see him. You know what I mean? It would be great to be able to follow their careers, so that now that Julian left our band, he starts another band, and now if that band's doing better than us or worse than us, we can, be great. A battle of the bands where one of your former bandmates is in the other band, right? That's the kind of storytelling I like. I don't know how feasible that is, because we have to keep track of not just all the million bands it has, but also each individual person in that band. It would probably make the computer's head explode, but there's too many bands anyway in this game. When you go through the game, there's a lot of bands. There needs to be less bands. This is my humble opinion. Because, you can't really get any, local rivalries, right? Like, if I'm going to the album chart, no, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for other bands. I guess it's not too bad. I guess there's so many cities. But, Leicester's a really small, right? Leicester's, a really, really tiny place. There shouldn't be, at the lowest end, there shouldn't be this many. I guess they need enough to fill up all the spots, but it just seems like too much, especially once you get to London. There's 500 bands, which is, I mean, it's accurate. That's, from a perspective of realism, it makes sense. But to me, if there were less bands, I guess there's no rivalry between bands, right? I don't know what the most popular band in Leicester is. I have no idea. It's Cheeses in the Price. I don't think I've ever even seen them. Not that I can remember. You know what I mean? So there's no kind of in real life, if you're a band starting out, you know what the big bands are locally, and you know what the big bands are nationally, right? So these are kind of
oh yeah,
aiming to be at that level. Do you know what I mean? Or competing with those bands. And I don't really feel that. These are all just kind of just random names that pop up, and I don't really have a lot of relationship with them in that perspective, right? Whereas if there were fewer of them, and I knew, okay, there's 15 bands in my town, and I'm number 15, and I want to get up higher, and I know the top band is this band, right? I want to get better than them. It would be a little more. I mean, I guess I could be paying attention to it here and doing it that way, but I feel like there's a competitive element that's missing there. But how you'd work that in from a game mechanic, I don't know. So what do I know? So don't feel free to ignore that, Todd, if you're ever listening to this. But that was just me rambling off the top of my head again. All right, let's practice again. We're never going to get these new songs learned with all this going on. Jesus. Okay, well, let's just keep practicing what we were practicing just for a day, and then we got another gig already. Off to Birmingham. The David Thomason Theater. And this is where I think I saw it maybe on Discord, but somebody had suggested that it would be Or no, you know what? I think it might have been Moz from Oz, and it might have been on Discord. He's another guy who streams on Twitch. Follow him, he's good. And he plays this game. And I think he was suggesting multiplayer, because I know I'd stopped by his stream, and he was doing, you know, he had several people on mic, you know what I mean? And they were all kind of like picked a band member, and they were kind of collaboratively trying to make decisions and things like that. It's interesting dynamic. But if you could play either as, you know, each person in a multiplayer had their own band and they were operating in the same kind of area, you know, so that would help to spark competition. If you knew there was an actual other person out there heading a band, right, doing, you know, competing for gigs with them would be interesting. Or if you wanted to play with your friends, if there was a way that you could each individually participate somehow. I mean, again, these are completely fundamental changes to the game, which would probably be impossible to do, but interesting ideas nonetheless. Food for thought. Food for thought. That's what we're talking about here. I'm an idea guy, not a solution guy, all right? I'm not smart enough to be a solution guy, but I'm just smart enough to be an idea guy, even though I just stole that idea off Moss. So, it's not really my idea. I mean, we're selling a lot, we're making decent money, so that's always good.
It's the weird part of the night. You're with Shady O'Grady on Stranded Radio.
Back to Lester. We can get a couple of days of practice in here at least. There's not really point to making any, what's the with inspiration? Yeah, inspiration's low. I probably should change this from outer space. It's been outer space since the beginning. Nobody cares about outer space. I mean, my luck, I'll change this and then it'll be outer space next week, but that's fine. Let's change this to something else. What are we gonna do? I feel like Law and Order would be something that Cisco would be down for. Right? Law and Order. There we go. And who else is writing our songs? Jadzia? I just don't want to have... Yeah, I want to have different stuff, so we're okay. Education is up too, and he's got education, so we should write some songs actually, but I just haven't got any inspiration going right now. Alright, let's do some practice. We'll just practice these two again, I guess. Rules of acquisitions are pretty much ready to go. Alright, Hugo booking us with more gigs as you do? Okay. Alright, we'll just practice these two. Okay. Off to London. Does London have a nickname? People from London? Right? Like, I live in Canada, and so I know that, like, all the cities around here all have kind of local nicknames, or a lot of them do, you know? Toronto is, of course, T-Dot, or the Six.
Be sure to check out one of the many live music shows tonight.
And,
I'm Shady O'Grady on Stranded
Hamilton's
Radio.
The Hammer.
Maybe I'll see some of you tonight, in person.
Etc., etc. Toronto is also known as Cowtown. Or Hog... What is it? Not Cowtown. No, Cowtown is Calgary. What am I talking about? Hogtown. I got my farm animals mixed up. The Hopeful Pins, Before Frantic Slope. You know, Before Frantic Slope doesn't really make any sense, but I kind of like it. Kind of like it. It's got a kind of a little something there. But still, Tirok Noor is the best name on that marquee. Anyway, the point that I was making is that I don't know what London is called besides London. There has to be a nickname. There's probably several nicknames. Either positive or disparaging, depending on where the people live that made the nickname, usually. But, yeah, was not great, this performance here. Alright.
It's a nice, cool night. Perfect for cruising around with the windows down and the system up. Shady
Manchester.
O'Grady here. Saying,
Oh
have a
god, bad
great
road
night.
conditions. I need to find a garage. I need to find a garage somewhere here. Get fixed up because this is awfully sluggish. So let's keep our eyes peeled. Vic Stadium. Again, decidedly not. Norm can't shoot. Okay, hang on. I see a theater over here. I mean a garage. Because this is just pottering along here. It's going to drive me crazy. The Icy Theory. That's a good name for a club. I like that. Let's go visit our good buddy Jose. Jose! Oh, yeah. That's in rough shape. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at it. Look at this just zipping around the corners here. Beautiful. Outrageous garden. Insane chalk. Outrageous garden I like. You know, I like the idea of someone just going into a garden, but this is outrageous. What weird or offensive thing could you do in a garden that would make... Oh, don't answer that question. Don't message me with your answer to that question. What could you do in a garden to make it outrageous? I know. Don't. All right, let's leave it, guys. I can only imagine. Oh, ran out of energy right there at the end.
I could feel the magic in the air tonight. You're with Shady O'Grady. Listening to the sounds.
All right, back home. So this week here, we've got, as soon as all this is done here this week. Okay, look at that. We're at 1,200. Now, I had said that it was going to cap out between 11 and 1,200, I think. Or did I say 1,000 and 1,200? I don't know that we're going to... I mean, I keep saying I don't know if we're going to get into that top 1,000, but we keep getting there. We're getting close. And even look at Wishes and Horses are up. You know, we're almost up into the 1,500. All right, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. It was good to know that our tour was doing something. Okay, we'll just practice, and then right back out at it. But Hugo is still a 4,000. Thank you, Hugo. A 2,000. Hugo putting in that work. We got to appreciate it. Geez, we gained a level just from traveling. That's been a while. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? Stage presence is very low. Playing is very low. So we gotta get those up. I probably should increase her lyric writing next time she levels up, just to make sure that we're keeping up. Regan Ball Theater. The Dry Grip. All right, let's see. I want to watch this here and see what's going on with the energy levels here. Yeah, they're not coming down as much as I'd like. All right, so far so good. All right, this one looks like it's turning out okay.
Shady O'Grady.
All right, now we're full of inspiration, but I got no time to spend it.
The phones are busy tonight. Here's one by request.
check, because we've got all these coming up, let me just check our merch. Yeah, I think we're okay for merch. Alright, there's the Abe Stewart Theater. 6 set. What was our last 6 set? This is not great, as I recall. Let's get rid of that. Let's put in the hit. Let's try that. We're going balls out on this one and hoping. I think we should be okay. I think we're all right on this one. I think we're all right. I think I made the right call. Ooh, cutting it close on the old energy level there. Cutting it close on the old energy level. But we did okay. Yeah, see, I just... Game of inches, everybody. Game of inches. We just snuck in there.
Part of the night. You're with Shady O'Grady on Stranded Radio. I'm doing my part to keep things weird.
Okay, yeah, see, this is much better, right? Our popularity is going up into the 16s, you know what I mean? By the time we're done these couple of gigs here, hopefully it'll creep up maybe to the 17, 18 level in some places. And then when we're booking our tour, we'll be able to get more venues that are of the 2,000, 3,000 nature rather than the 100 or 500 level that we were getting in that last tour. And certainly for contracts, it's going to be much better and more important. Okay. All right, we'll just use this one. Going to be a great set, and I'm going to run out of energy. Yeah, ran out of energy. Well, what are you going to do?
It's a nice, cool night, perfect for cruising around.
I'll adjust
with
that
the
if I have to
windows
do
down
this.
and the system up. Shady O'Grady here, saying, have a great night.
The Dom Pulley Theater I'm at. Interesting name. Enchanting Vessels and the Dull Flames. Dull names. Okay, this one didn't work out so great. What can we do to fix this? What can we do to fix this? Let's take out Melora and let's put in Sanctuary. So we're gonna do this. Then we're gonna do this. I don't know. No, this isn't probably working out well, but we'll do it anyway. I don't think I helped. I think I made it bad in a different way. I think that's what I just did. Yeah, like I shouldn't be going for a low energy there. That's a bit of a waste. I definitely shouldn't have done the second one, but it's doing all right. This was not ideal. Not ideal. Look at all that energy. I had them almost maxed out on energy when they hit that last song. Yeah. I mean, a 73 is fine. I'll take it. Everyone's happy, but that was not optimizing things for sure.
I can feel the magic in the air tonight.
But that's
You're with
right.
Shady O'Grady.
Oh,
Listen
look
to
at
the
this.
sounds of the night on Stranded Radio.
Look at this. We are in... Now, I know for sure we haven't been here before. So I'm going to take a little tour around the town, see if I can't see my name on something. Although, really, I guess it would only be the theater. Or the hospital. Sometimes the hospitals are renamed, sometimes the parks. Okay, no, it's got Waterford Hospital, very boring. Do they show the name of the park on here? Battles Park. Okay. Gabbard sent it to. Oh, okay. So I need to be paying attention. Again, for all I know, I've already passed the Norm Can't Shoot Park or the Norm Can't Shoot Cemetery. That'd be great if I had a cemetery named after me. That'd be kind of badass. Alright, let's just head to the last breath. We'll just keep our eyes peeled. I've got to show up sometime, hopefully. Alright. There, we'll do this. Do.
It's Shady O'Grady doing the night shift on Stranded Radio.
I have a gig in Cardiff, Wales tomorrow, but you won't be able to travel there in time for the gig from where you are now. Well, then why'd you book it that way? I should get there if it's tomorrow. Arrive tomorrow. I should get here in time. What are you talking about? Alright, that was wrong. They were wrong. I made on time. Okay, I was about ready to get a little mad at the old manager there, at Hugo, but no, we're fine. Back to the exuberant seed. I've been here a bunch of times.
Looking forward to seeing you up there.
Thanks. What's the talk of the town? Education. What's the talk of the town back here in the corner? Nothing. Nothing of interest. What about over here? What's everyone talking about? Destitution. We're probably just talking about beard oil, I guess. Alright. Oh, this is where, yeah, this is where I need to fix this a little bit. Let's just, I don't know, let's just do that. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. We haven't really given Keiko a makeover. We're probably gonna have to give Keiko a makeover at some point. I mean, I like the zebra spandex, but I feel like we can do better. And Keiko didn't really have a uniform because she wasn't Starfleet, so we're not really limited in terms of color palette. We can just give her whatever we want. So we can go a little nuts.
Part of the night. You're with Shady O'Grady.
Okay, now we're going to go back to Lester.
Doing my part to keep things weird.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. 1160. It's slowing down a little bit, but we're getting there. All right. Hugo with some more. Oh, look at this. 3,000 gig, 2,000 gig, 700 gig, 600 gig. 550, beautiful. Let me take a look what the deal. Oh man, yeah, this is crazy. I want to start booking the tour, our next tour, but I'm no rush. We got this whole thing filled up. I need time to start getting some of these songs learned, so I don't want to book a tour yet. But I will get him working on a contract. I do want to get that ball rolling. Our popularity now All right, 18s, 17s, 15s. Like, we should be able to get a better contract offer at this point now. And hopefully, like I say, we just got to grind up that popularity. Like I say, we'll do some tours and so forth, but I need to really focus on getting some songs written, especially some songs with Keiko involved. And we need to start practicing these new songs so we can actually play them, which would be good. All right, what do we got? Not a lot. We do have an 18, and we do have a 19. There is a Keiko 30. Oh, nothing. That would be perfect. That would be great if we could just slip something else up in there. What about the 23? Does that help us any? No. It's the exact same. Of course not. Okay, I am happy about that 30 from Keiko. That's encouraging. We'll be able to use that at some point for some reason. Just not right now. Or maybe, let me see. Let's just play around a little bit here. Yeah, that's a waste. Okay, we'll hang on to that 30. We'll hang on to that 30. In the meantime, is there anything else that we can do? What if we use this 18? What if we use this 19? What if we use this 25? Ugh. Man, they're killing me. They're killing me. I'm keeping that one because it's a Keiko one, even though the 25 is higher. Actually, I might just keep the 25 anyway because there's nothing else worth saving here, really. Maybe the 19. Nothing. No songs. But that's okay. I got lots of new songs. I still haven't even a chance to learn yet, so that's all good. Okay, we'll get these ones just boosted up a little bit. So we're going to concentrate on these three next. These 90s songs. We'll get those up. Alright, let's go see Hugo. And let's see what this next contract is gonna be like. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Ooh, look out, look out.
Shady O'Grady here.
We've got 10 offers. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, now, these ones here, they're specifying producers. I can spend money to not have the producer requirement, which is a new thing to the contracts, and I'm so glad that they did it, because it allows us, because the biggest problem with this one here, I'm sure Eugene Foley is a very good producer, but we have to go to Madrid to record, which basically means I need to like book a trip and stay there in hotels and things like that. It just adds to the expense and the inconvenience of it. So I'd like to record locally. So that is an option. This is a 2-album deal. First one has to be released no later than that, so it'll probably be no sooner than like the end of August. And then the last one at least a year after the previous. I don't like signing the 2 offers because you've got that automatic 1 year in between wait, which I don't like. So I'm gonna see if they've got. This is better. I like the one album length. All right. Let's see. 4 songs of at least 70 quality. That's no problem. Minimum recording quality is fine. 35 live performances is no problem. Royalties here. 5%. Not ideal. Let's see. That's a little higher. We have to record in Frankfurt. This one I get 6, so that's a little higher there. But again, why do they want me to go to Frankfurt, Germany all the time? I'm sure it's a lovely city. I've never been there, but it's not where I want. Oops, look out. Hang on. This one, okay, London. So that's good. I could actually use the producer they want me to. And this one's 631. It's London Records. I mean, we're ostensibly a British band, despite the fact that we live in space. But listen, our base of operations here on Earth. Okay? All right. Hopefully this guy is good. I don't know who this guy is. I mean, that's the problem, is that I don't want to get that and then this guy's like a crappy producer. But I wish there was a way I could check what his level is. Like, I should be able to click on him and see what his production level is. Because that would make a difference, right? If he's like that last guy we used, Ivan, whatever, who's like a 90-something producer, then great, no problem. Easy peasy. Right? But if he's like a 50-something or a 30-something, well, then that's not worth it. I'd rather not. I'd rather use this and just get my own guy and make a better album. But whatever. We'll trust them that he's good enough to fulfill this. So far, this is the winner. But let's see. We still got 5 more offers. This one's another 2 full-length one, which I'm not crazy about. There's no requirement in terms of producer, so I have total freedom in terms of producers. But again, that 1 year in between is killing me. I don't think I'm ever going to sign these 2-year deals. I mean, you make more money. Look at this one, right? I may get 12%. But it's not about the money, man. It's about the art. It's about the art. Okay, this one, 9%. I've got no producer requirement, but I think they're paying less on it, right? They're going to advance us 30 grand. They're going to put, so there's about 73,000 they're putting in. Whereas here they're putting in 145. There's a lot more in terms of the marketing. They give us more, and then there's more money in terms of marketing, which to me, it's like, I want this, the money I'm not worried about. I'll make the money. I can make money. That's no problem, right? Between t-shirt sales and CDs at gigs and just running around doing our own thing, we'll make money. That's not a problem. My concern is I want to get that, I want to chart well. I want to get the popularity up. That's what I want. So I feel like this is probably the best. Thematically, because it's local, it's London Records even, and I don't have to worry about spending any money I can use the producer they want, Max Canty. Listen, we worked with Ivan Tully for the last 2 albums, and they both did subpar. Sorry, Ivan, they both did subpar. Now, I'm sure that probably was more our fault than yours, but hey, I'm not above blaming other people for my mistakes. I do it on a daily basis. Why shouldn't I do that in this game? It makes perfect sense. It's a completely reasonable strategy. All right, I think we're going to sign this bad boy. So this one has to be released by no later than August, which is good because that means that it'll probably be sometime in July that we're able to do it. Now, again, it's October, so we've still got lots of time to kill, but that's at least a little bit better than September. So, gives us an extra week. Okay. I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna do this one. Let me just one last double check. Yeah, everything's fine. We're gonna sign on the bottom line. I have to wait until August 16th. Yeah, see, right? So I still got October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. And yes, I was counting on my fingers. So that's already like 11 months in between. That's what drives me crazy. In a way, the two album deal wouldn't have been so bad because yes, you have to wait a year in between, but maybe it's only an extra month on top of what you would be waiting for anyway, right? It sucks. I wish there was less, Anyway, but that's fine. That's fine. Listen, look at the level ups. Look at the level ups we got going on here. Kira. Keiko, more importantly. Let's put her up. So now she's got basically the same as Benjamin in terms of writing lyrics. And we'll get that play skill up too. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, good. And everyone's full of inspiration again, so we can try and write another song. No, that's the exact opposite of what I literally just said I was going to do. Write a song. Here we go. Oh, look at all this. Look at all this. Look at it all. All the things. All of them. Okay. I like that 28 and that 27. Those are great starts. I could do that Keiko 30 and then boom, 100 with Keiko. All Jadzia, but a little bit of Keiko. Excellent. This is going to be Keiko's first real, I think, participation in this, and she's got a song quality of 100. I mean, you can't go wrong there. Well, you can go wrong, but we're probably not going to be wrong. Let's just make this one a fast one. Let's just make this one a high energy. And because I'm pumped about it. So next up is Tribunal. It's about celibacy. Okay, there's definitely more songs that we can write in here. There's definitely more songs we can write in here. Okay. Let's try maybe that 20? And then we got 24. We can do another Keiko at 25, and then a 32. Boom! That's another 100! Hang on, what was that? Yeah, boom. Boom! We're killing it. Killing it right now. It's impossible to tell you just how much we're killing it right now. Unbelievable. Okay, so let's make this one a medium. We can't have all of our 100 songs be high energy. So let's make this one a medium, and we're doing the Jem'Hadar. The Jem'Hadar. That is the season finale for season 2 of DS9. Alright, we're getting into all that Dominion stuff, baby. All that Dominion stuff. What a great plot line. The Jem'Hadar were a little bit boring. They had some interesting things, like the whatever white that they used, the drug that they used to keep them in control. But, I don't know. They tried to make it a thing, and I just didn't feel like it was a thing. They weren't a very interesting design. I wasn't super pumped about the Jem'Hadar, to be honest. Especially where, like, the Vorta were so cool. I mean, the Vorta were amazing. The cloning, and the fact they got... I mean, listen, the two most prominent... If you're thinking about a Vorta right now, if you're a Star Trek fan, who are the two actors you're thinking about? You're thinking about Jeffrey Combs, the greatest actor in living memory in Star Trek history. He's amazing. And you're thinking about Iggy Pop. Iggy goddamn Pop! Talk about rock and roll in Star Trek. Iggy Pop was in Star Trek as a Vorta, and he was very good, I'll point out, too. He already looks a little bit like an alien to begin with. When you put the makeup on, it's even worse, right? Amazing. Anyhow, I'm getting off topic. Let's just write that song. Excellent. Now, off to Manchester. Manchester, sorry. Jeremy Burnett. Let's back it up a little bit there. Fertile stem. Okay. There we go. Oh, this is a 4,000. Oof. I think that's probably all right. I think I'm okay with the way I did it. Yeah, this works. This is fine. Yeah, that worked out perfectly. That's no problem. We're still selling copies. We're selling lots of shirts.
It's a nice, cool
all
night.
positives.
Perfect for
Next,
cruising around with the windows down and the system
back to
up.
Sheffield.
JDO
Yeah, I
Grady
kind of
here.
want to move
Saying,
to a different location.
Have a great night.
Where would I move? You want to kind of move to a bigger place that's close to a bunch of other places. That's an obvious thing, I think, but where is it? Oh, okay, I got my European geography mixed up there. So, I mean, I could move to London. I'd probably lose some of these gigs just in terms of range. I'd probably lose some of these gigs up here in Scotland and Ireland, but I'd get more in France and Belgium and so forth, and maybe over here to the Netherlands, maybe into Spain eventually. No, that's too far away. I got my geography mixed up. Or I could just go to like Brussels, and then I'd have all this area in here. I can get into Germany, I can get into Luxembourg, I can get down into it's probably too far in Switzerland, but into Europe. But then I kind of lose out on, I mean, I might get London and Southampton, but I'm not really getting a lot in London. So we'll have to make that decision. I don't want to go totally way off. I don't want to go way off the rails and just go down to like Rome, Italy. You know, I want to go still have a natural progression. I think London is probably the next most logical place for me to go. Right? We're not big enough that we're gonna you know, move to a different country, but you know, we're moving from a smaller city like Leicester up to London. That's a reasonable step. And then after that, then we'll move somewhere on the continent. And then who knows? After that, maybe we'll make a jump over across the pond. We'll try and make our way in the big city, in New York, or in LA. Something like that. We'll see. We'll see. Listen, we got 200 grand. We could do it right now, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. After the third album. After the third album is done, we've completed all of our stuff for the third album. Then we'll look in that kind of interim period afterwards. Then we'll look at maybe moving houses. We'll have a chunk of money by then, for sure. Okay, what the hell am I doing now? I've got it. Hang on. No, never mind. Okay, I have a gig. That's what I was doing. I talked myself into confusion again. No big shock. Sheffield Theatre. Again, game. Can we not? Can we not? These always turn out bad. All right. 9 sets. Let's do it. Here we go. This 9 set, I still haven't mastered this yet. I haven't found the right combination. I feel like that. Yeah, I don't need two low songs in the 9 set. That's my problem. There's the problem. Realistically, I should be changing that. I had 2 in there because low energy songs were popular, but they're not now. So I don't need to do that.
I can feel the magic in
All
the
right,
air
got a couple of
tonight.
level ups. Perfect.
You're with Shady O'Grady, listening to the sounds of the night on Stranded Radio.
What's the level cap now? Is it 30? I can't remember what the level cap is. It might be 30. She might be almost capped out. Oh, what is the level cap? I think it might be higher than 30 now. I can't remember. I guess we'll find out. Let's see. Keiko. We are going to get your stage presence up and playing. Let's get the stage presence up a little bit more. We got to start doing a little better. Excellent. All right, next gig. Newcastle. Here we go. I could just chauffeur this. I've got 200 grand, but listen, we'll take a little drive. Take a little drive through scenic Newcastle, England. Good old Heartless Low. 750. Anybody talking? Destitution, education. Everyone's kind of talking about the same old thing. Love and education. What's going on in beard talk here? Education. So, how did you first learn about beards and leather jackets? Well, actually, my brother taught me all about leather jackets and beards. Really, my brother taught me all about leather jackets and beards. Hey, do you like white pants? I love white pants. Do you love white pants? I do. These guys have a lot in common. It's a very fascinating conversation. All right. Let's do this for the 6th set. We'll do this for the 6th set. not bad, not bad.
It's Shady O'Grady doing the night shift on Stranded Radio.
And all the way
The
down to
phones are
Bristol.
busy tonight. Here's one by request.
Oh, back to the determined snake. Ooh, look out.
Go be awesome.
The only way I know how to be is be awesome. Alright. Alright, this 9 set, yeah, we gotta get rid of one of these. Let's get rid of Sanctuary. And let's throw in... let's put in Melora. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's see how this I think is gonna work a little better. Famous last words. Alright, so far so good. I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah, this is gonna work. Nailed it. Much better, much better. Okay. Always gotta tinker with those set lists. Always gotta tinker with the set lists.
It's the weird part of the night. You're with Shady O'Grady on Stranded Radio. I'm doing my part to keep things weird.
Back to Leicester. Alright, we fell a couple of positions. This is where I think, like I say, we're going to have little dips. It's going to continue up. This is where I think that I was correct in my view that it was going to be somewhere between 1,000 and 1,200. We're going to top out. I feel like we're close to topping out already at the 1,200 here. We'll probably go back up again next week, maybe, and then I think it's going to start to fall off a bit until we find our happy medium. Listen, this one here is still up above the 2,000s, which is better than it has been, so I can't complain. We're making some money. Julian Bashir is making his money, but, you know, what are you going to do? Alright, I think we're going to do... Can I write a song? Oh, we got lots of inspiration. Let's try and write a song. Let's try and write another song. What do we got here? We got a 28. That's encouraging. Oh, that's less encouraging. Okay, maybe the 28's not going to work so well. Blue looks like it's going to be our limiting factor here. So let's try that 19, and then we got another 19. And then we got 34, 23. That's a 95. Can I squeeze that up a few more points? I don't think I can squeeze any more blood out of that stone. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Jadzira Kira, another Keiko song. Keiko's killing it, man. Benjamin's gonna start wanting to quit the band because he's not getting his songs in. That's how well Keiko's doing. She's killing it in the song department. Okay, so a 95. It's not 100. Like, it seems a bit of a waste, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain about a 95 overall song. That's got to be good. We'll just make this one a high energy song rather. And we are now on the search. Two-parter to open up DS9's 3rd season. Is there anything else I can do here? I feel like probably not. That. 23, 79. Okay, let's just save a few things here. Let's see if there's anything. We definitely want to save that 28 for sure. There's nothing in the blue even worth saving. I mean, 14 is as high as it gets. There's nothing really in the green worth saving. I got a 25 here. I got a 23. I mean, I don't really need any of these, but we'll just save them anyway. Alright, that's good. Okay, I think we are going to take a little look. We're going to leave it here, but we're going to take a little look at where we're at. We have the contract. We can't release until next August, so we've got all the time in the world. I'm not even going to think about it until next spring, you know what I mean? Like, until then, the goal is just going to be to grind, and get this popularity up. I would like to do a tour coming up soon, I think. I've got a bunch of songs here. We've got a whole bunch of songs here that we have not got practiced, all of our new stuff. So I might give the manager a break so that we have some time to practice these up and get our, you know, get our good stuff ready to go. And then once we've done that, then I'll book a tour. We'll go on another tour, not in support of the album per se, because I think most of the songs that we're going to be playing on the tour will be some of this new stuff that isn't in the album. There'll be a couple, like Armageddon Game and Alternate, we're on Taylor, so we'll put those in. But, you know, all this is going to be mostly new stuff, so we'll test these out. Is the next hit going to be in there? Is the next If Wishes Were Horses going to be found in here? Who knows? We don't even know. We could be looking at a hit right now and not even realize it. Won't know until we get out there and road test them. So that's what's going to be the goal next stream. Right now, the band's popularity is coming along nicely. Coming along very, very nicely. So I'm happy about all of this. And that bodes well for album number 3, even though album number 3 is still a ways away. And let me see, we're okay for all this stuff, right? We're okay for all that stuff. Excellent. All right, let's head back to here. Hang on a second. No more game time. You get to see my ugly bald head. Hello, everyone. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Once again, I want to thank everybody who's been supporting the stream and supporting the YouTube channel over there. We've been doing a lot on YouTube, getting a lot of traffic there. I mean, a lot of traffic for me. It's not, you know, I'm not pulling in 100,000 views or anything like that. But listen, I appreciate each and every view and each and every comment, and I'm just glad to see that there is a community of people that are enjoying this game and that are finding all of this nonsense that I do at least halfway useful or entertaining or both. All right, so thanks, guys. If you're not already, follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Everything's Norm Can't Shoot, yada yada. You can see it's all, it's right. It's down there all the time. Like, you can't miss it. It's right down there. And yeah, I'm gonna end the outro because I always ramble on the outros. I can't, like, okay, if you've never seen a YouTuber, and he's on Twitch too, Thought Slime, really fellow Canadian, really great lefty, incredibly funny and insightful political commentary. But his outros, he's the king of outros. Every video he runs a credits showing all of his Patreons, and he just rambles aimlessly like I do, but in a really entertaining way, as opposed to me just rambling in a completely not entertaining way, as you're understanding, as you're witnessing right now. Imagine this but funny, is what I'm saying. This but funny. So go check out Thought Slime. There's a free plug for Thought Slime. Okay, go check him out and see what he does, and then you'll hate what I'm doing right now even more. Okay, if you've managed to not click off the video by now, God bless you. You're probably away from your computer and couldn't reach the mouse, or you had a stroke and you're on the floor, and if so, I'm very sorry. But anyway, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.